The old car or motorcycle debate rears its ugly head yet again. I know what you're thinking, Yammie, how many times are you going to talk about this? How many times can you discuss how motorcycles and cars are different? Well, my sweet child, where there is a will, there is a yam, and once again, we are at it, delivering the good word of Rossi, spreading the Lord and gospel of the Turbo Busa, and praying to the patron saint Yammie in hopes for twisty roads and good weather. Hello and welcome back to the be-all end-all place for all your motorcycle content needs. I am your fearless leader, bringer of all things motorcycle content, Flappy Boob, Jammy Lube, the one and only Yammie Noob. If it's your first time here, smash that subscribe button and drop a like on this video. Is that a ridiculously cliche YouTuber thing to do? Yes. Is it a necessary evil because it works? Also yes. If you haven't seen it yet, be sure to check out the video I did of reasons car guys should actually look into riding motorcycles. All you need to do is click that pop-out card, or you can wait until the end of the video and click the link in the description area below. That's a good one. And it's in the green screen format you people so roundly rejected, so if you want to see my face while we do one of these videos, then you can check that out. We've already discussed the differences between cars and motorcycles, and we took a long, hard look at ourselves in the mirror as we were forced to admit defeat in a few areas where car guys just really have us. It was painful. There was weeping. I'm still in recovery. But not today, my motorcycle riding fiends. Not today. Today, we are the champions, my friends. Can I say that on YouTube? Is that going to create a bunch of copyright infringement comments? Well, let's leave it in and find out. Psycho Cruza doesn't own any copyright to Queen as far as I'm aware, so we should be okay, right? Today's video was powered by Manscaped as well. I'll tell you guys a little bit more about them later in this video. And so today, we, the glorious members of the motorcycle community, are going to talk about just 7 of the numerous reasons why motorcycles are better than cars. Let's get started. Reason number 1, they're just more fun. I don't think I need to explain myself on this one. Anyone who has ever seen a motorcycle zipping around the road has at some point thought to themselves, man, that looks like a lot of fun. And that's all you need to know, because they are more fun. So this isn't some fever dream you're having or some passing thought. They truly are more fun. You really get to experience more of the world around you when you're out for a ride. The smells, the sound, all of it is right there at your fingertips. The wind battering your chest and shoulders as you cruise along with that joyous grin on your face that just seems to happen when you're on a motorcycle. The ego stroke you get from people staring and doing double takes as you putter along down a busy shopping area, or in my case, the car alarms you set off with your ridiculously loud full exhaust system on your bike. There's no way that this thing can be legal. Oh wait, I live in Texas, there's no rules here and we're all good. The sweet, sweet satisfaction of getting a great parking spot because you don't have to fit a freaking tank of a vehicle into that parallel spot. So satisfying. That brings us to reason number 2, more unique. Just about everyone owns a car in the United States, unless you live in a metropolitan area that pre-planned their mass transit needs. You need some form of vehicle to get to work, go to the grocery store, grab that 6-pack of craft beer from your local favorite brewery, etc. You get it. My point is, cars are everywhere. Their setting is predictable. No one walks out of their front door in the morning and is surprised to see a car on their way to work. No one notices that your Honda Civic is actually a pearl paint instead of the stock shimmer. You're approximately just one of 17 million Honda Civics rolling around on the streets of the good old USA. Start your commute again though. This time there is a sweet ass Triumph cruising in the lane right next to you. It's new and different, something you don't see every day on your way to clock into the daily grind. You notice it. Why? Because it's special. It's a Triumph. P.S. Still waiting on my endorsement check, guys. Don't worry, I know you're all real busy over there making magic happen, so I'll just keep waiting, patiently. It's gonna happen one day, guys. Don't worry, I can see it coming down the pipe. I'm not concerned. And yes, I know you can get the same wow and pop factor from a car, but good luck doing it for under 30 grand or without bastardizing some poor car that doesn't deserve it. On that note, let's check out reason number 3, the all-important dollar to performance ratio. We talk about the dollar to performance ratio a lot, and with good reason. Motorcycles are hands down the best return on investment in terms of power, performance, reliability, fun, excitement. Well, we will be here all day if I keep this up. In terms of dollar to performance ratios, motorcycles offer an uncanny amount of power for a fraction of the cost it takes to purchase the equivalent amount of horsepower in a car. If you watched the video I did about motorcycles that are faster than supercars, click the pop-out card if you haven't yet, then you know that there are a lot of motorcycles out there that'll cost you less than 5 grand that can outperform a McLaren. A McLaren! That's about $185,000 difference in cost of performance, or 37 of those speedy motorcycles for you to add to your garage. Wow, that's crazy. I can't fit that all in my garage. You can have one car, or 37 motorcycles that outperform that one car. The choice is pretty clear on this one. We're gonna need a bigger garage. That leads nicely into our next point. Reason number 4 that motorcycles are better than cars: you can own several for the price of a new commuter car. Now let's crunch some numbers real quick, and don't worry if your head starts hurting, it will pass. We won't stay in the numbers minds for very long, so just tuck your head between your knees and take slow, deep breaths. Sounded kind of sexual, but I promise it wasn't. The average cost of a new commuter car is $25,000. It's not a fancy one. That's your basic vroom vroom that's going to get you from point A to point B. Here are your options. Deal number 1. For $25K, you get one vehicle. It's good for on-road use only. It caps out about 30 mpgs and isn't good for much more than getting you to where you need to go. And it's the same car 1 in 3 people are driving. Deal number 2. For the same $25,000, you take home a track bike, a street bike, and a dirt bike for when you want to kick around and sling some mud. That's right, for the exact same 25 Gs, you get not 1, not 2, but 3 of the performance-defying death machines your mother warned you about. Seriously, you can buy an absolute gem of a track bike for $6 grand, a brand new CRF 250L for $6 grand, and a nice little street bike like an FZ07 for $6 grand as well. I just gave you 3 excellent choices, and I even saved you $1 grand. For additional evidence, please refer back to reason number 1 on this list. Now let's do some more math. Motorcycles equal more fun than a car. 25 Gs equals 3 motorcycles. 3 motorcycles equal 3 times more fun than car. No motorcycles equals sad human. Sad human equals therapy. Therapy equals $200 an hour. Motorcycle again exceeds the dollar to performance ratio. That crafty Yammie noob is at it once again, using math and numbers to make his irrefutable points. Reason number 5, filtering through traffic. Try lane splitting in rush hour traffic in your 4-wheeled granny mobile. Oh wait, that's right. You can't. Well, you might be able to, but that's going to run you a costly bill and going to lead to an interesting conversation with your insurance company when you try to explain to them that you're just trying to filter around all the filthy cages in your sick Prius when you absolutely ramshackled 5 or 6 cars trying to get through traffic. Let's not do that, huh? Reason number 6, motorcycles get much better gas mileage. A fuel-efficient car will claim 30 to 35 mpgs if conditions are right, your foot isn't made of lead, and you don't have a lot of stop-and-go traffic. The typical motorcycle can claim 50 plus mpgs, and that's if you accelerate hard, bust a dank wheelie, and have no regard for how your riding is affecting your gas mileage. You're also going to pay more for a car that's marketed as fuel efficient, where if you ride a motorcycle, it's just considered another point on the cost to performance ratio chart, where a motorcycle will win every time, every single time. Now, it'll probably be tough keeping your throttle hand steady and light when you're on something as fun as a motorcycle, but if you can control yourself, you will be rewarded with ridiculously good fuel economy. But speaking of bustin' dank woolies, it's time for this old yam to bring it in with the 7th reason motorcycles are better than cars: wheelies and cornering. There is definitely a time and place for poppin' dank woolies, scrubbing off those chicken strips and dragging those knees. Here's the thing though. There's not really a time or place where you can do that in a car, and that's just sad. Everyone should experience the magic that is cornering on a motorcycle, the axis of movement, the smooth throttle controls, the intense focus and rush of adrenaline that comes with knowing that if you make a mistake, you will be eating pavement. It's basically the equivalent of piloting a land-based fighter jet, and come on, who doesn't want to try that? Wheelies are fun and all, but if you have never experienced cornering on a motorcycle, then you are seriously missing out. It's not a feeling like anything else in the world. It is definitely one of the best parts of riding a motorcycle, and it's something you really don't get to experience when you're boxed in a roll cage in a car. Alright, my little yam patties, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you already ride a motorcycle, congratulations. If not, stick around here long enough and you'll be clambering to climb onto the back of an iron stallion in no time. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button and turn on your notifications by hitting that bell. And if you see a car guy while you're out and about today, be sure to give them a kind word and a pat on the back. They're going to need the reassurance after they realize the mistakes they've made. Turbo Busas for life. And of course, a huge thanks to our sponsor for today's show, Manscaped. You know the scoop with these guys if you've been a long-time subscriber. They make the finest in male grooming products, but honestly, they make so much more. They've got foot sprays, ball wipes, and plenty more for your package. Seriously, for a limited time, get 20% off with YAM20 at checkout and use the link below. Manscaped has been a proud sponsor of the channel. Well, at least we think so. I haven't checked on what they think of our hentai rap bike, but our degeneracy seems to work well for them. So click the link below, use code YAM20 and get 20% off of your order. Hit up Manscaped, help out the channel. Also, since I know that 44% of you are actually guys and gals without motorcycles yet, I'd be remiss to not mention our FZ07 giveaway. Seriously, we've got a fresh FZ07 ready to go with full Leo Vinci exhaust system. It sounds amazing. If you're interested in learning how you can enter for free, or you'd like to join up on our Patreon for additional chances to win, support the series, or chat with me on our Discord server, click the link below and check it out. Now, you know the drill. Click subscribe, Turbo Busa or die. I'm giving away bikes and I sure do appreciate likes. I'll catch you next time. See you later. Fact. The only time the United States of America has ever been debt-free was in 1836. It lasted exactly 1 year. Goodbye.